Welcome to MyProjectBazaar. Our project title is New Techniques for Mining Frequent Patterns in Unordered Trees. In our modified abstract, the frequent restricted embedded subtree miner to solve the tree mining problems. The correctness of the Frestum algorithm is proved that the time and the space complexity of the algorithm. We show that the restricted embedded subtree reductions can be achieved by calculating the restricted edit distance between the candidate subtree and the data tree. Here we using the leg attachment and the pairwise joining technique to detecting the edit distance and the time efficiency and the space efficiency complexity. Finally, we predicting the high frequent item set from the above process. In data flow diagram, first we uploading our data set as a input, and after that we applying pre-process technique to remove the unwanted data, and then we achieving our embedded subtree tree, restricted embedded subtree algorithm. Here we splitting our data into subtrees. In that subtree having the leg attachment and the pairwise joining. After that we finding the process through the three transactions: by profit, by customer, by transaction, through which we finally achieving the high frequent item set from the data set. Let's start our demo. Click home page Java, right click it and run the file. Our project title is enhancement of Frestum algorithm using unrooted trees. Here we find out the high utility item set through the three type of process. First one through the profit, and the another one is by transaction, and the another one by customer. Through these three categories we find out the high frequent item set. First click by profit. Depending upon this profit factor, here we list out the items with their names and their profit for the each item with the grams. Click next. Here our input data set, transaction ID, user ID, and their purchasing items. Here our item transactions with their purchasing, each user purchasing the product. Here we list out their information. Click next. Here we are going to find out the utility for the products. If the customer buying a product for once, means how much of profits earned to the market. Here the user purchasing the S0 product 10 times, the profit unit of this particular product is 2. So the overall absolute utility for the market is 20, and the purchasing 2, the profit unit is 5. So the absolute utility is 10. Likewise, we calculating the absolute utilities for the each product. After that we updated those absolute utility in the transaction item set. Then these are all by profit, and after that we are going to find out by transaction. Frequent item by transaction. Here we using pairwise joining and leg attachment process. Pairwise joining in the sense if the A node and their left and right nodes are the same, but in the child node, if they here presented C and here Z, so here we combine those by the Z is combined with the child node for Y. So likewise the process here we done. Here find out the high transaction item set by high transaction for each item. Initially find out for the S0, and after that we find out for S1, and then S2, and then S3. Likewise, we find out in the high transaction from each product. Likewise, we find out for low also. After that, here we filtering the maximum for S1, S0 to S4 with high transaction. The 4 particular product highly buy by the user. After that, we find out in for low. Here we are filtering. In leg attachment, here X A, here X B, and the both are having different child with the different left leaf, so we can't merge these two. Here we filtering maximum high purchased product. Finally, we filter the highly purchasing product. In least side also we find out in the least how many of the users are purchasing least count of products. Okay, after that now we are going to find out for customer. Now we're going to find out the hidden relationship, the customer and their occurrence, how many times they purchasing the products. It's by time, not by the product. And here we filtered in the top customers. After that, we get a personal information of those topmost customers. From the topmost customer, how many of them are male customer and how many of them are female customers. Here we filtering those informations. After that, how many the highly purchased customers are all having how much of salaries, their income, and by their school also. After that, here we find out in for with school also filtering, and thereby annual income. Finally, we are finding the high frequent items based on the profit, transaction and the customer also. Thank you.